How important is Donald Trump's endorsement? In your case, we saw what happened in Ohio and Dr. Oz tonight.
You know, I'm so honored to have had the president's endorsement from the first week of this campaign. And, you know, the bottom line is elections this year aren't about just electing Republicans. We need to elect fighting conservatives. And President Trump knows, just like our voters in my state know, that I'm a fighting conservative. We fought against the Obama administration, executive amnesty, sanctuary cities, Second Amendment. These are the things that I bring to the table. That's why President Trump is standing with me. Obviously, I was his chair in 2020. We had to fight against the horrible election integrity issues we faced. But, you know, we need to make sure we have America First conservatives that understand the status quo is simply not acceptable. We have to find a way to take back our country. We have to find a way to be on the march. And that's something I plan on doing as the senator from Nevada.
I can tell you in less than a minute what conservatism is. It's about, we believe in liberty, in freedom, in capitalism, our Constitution, lower taxes, less bureaucracy. We believe in law and order. We believe in choice in schools and a better education and parental involvement in schools. We believe in secure borders, energy independence. These are not complicated issues. We want people that will not legislate from the bench but rely on our Constitution in making their decisions, people that are constitutionalists, free and fair trade, and, of course, peace through strength, which we desperately now need to build back up our military. It's pretty simple. It's not complicated. And we know when those policies are adopted that they work, because they worked under Donald Trump. And that's why I'm only supporting people like you and Dr. Oz, because that's where I know you are the guys that are the real deal, like President Trump was, and that are going to go to Washington, don't let that swamp change you, and fight for the things that you're promising. And that's great for the people in your state. That's going to be great for the people in Pennsylvania, be great for the people in Ohio. And then we have other guys like Marco Rubio in Florida. Then we got Tim Scott in South Carolina. We'll see what happens in North Carolina. We got Herschel Walker in Georgia. We got Ron Johnson in Wisconsin. You know, we got like Brnovich in Arizona is a great candidate to me. You know, a lot of good people running here.
We have a chance to change the party. We need to be a party that is not accepting what we've been doing over the past many decades. There's no question that President Trump taught us how to fight back, how to make sure the media doesn't get to control the narrative, to actually represent our voters and what our people believe in. And there's no question that America was in incredible shape heading into the Biden presidency. And overnight, we see what the opposite of America First policies look like. It's an absolute disaster in every single area of policy and foreign policy. Obviously, gas, inflation, law and order, the border, they're all catastrophes. And people shouldn't think this is an accident. This is the leftist worldview in action. We have it up close and personal. This is what America will look like if Democrats are in charge. We need to flip the Senate. My race is one of the most important flip races in America. They're already spending $40 million against me to try to save Catherine Cortez Masto.
They spent that on Dr. Oz, establishment Republicans that don't like the America First movement.
Well, you know, Chuck Schumer, they know that this is the seat that will decide the Senate. And they're going to do whatever they can to save her. She's at 40%. We just got law enforcement that backed her in 2016 to flip to us because they know that I was the top cop in Nevada that actually stood with law enforcement, didn't abandon law enforcement in 2020 when they needed them, just like Senator Masto did. She was nowhere to be found. We had an officer shot in the streets of Las Vegas. I went to a memorial today, Sean Hannity. What other profession besides the military do we have to put plaques on a wall once a year to honor those that are serving for us?
Sad.
And these Democrats failed to support our police, made their lives more endangered, and guess what? The voters are mad, and they're ready to kick them out, and they're ready to put fighting conservatives in to actually represent the people.
And that's the difference, though. That's what's changing, is that the establishment, as hard as they try, they're not beating Donald Trump. And I predict you're going to win. I predict Oz will win. I predict Herschel Walker will win. And a lot of other great candidates. J.D. Vance will win. Thank you, Adam, for being with us.